Rightio, today we'll be looking at the Genuine John Deere RE504836 engine oil filter. This is quite a common oil filter. It's used on a lot of the 6 Series John Deeres for the last many years. Very common filter. So, that's what I got on the box. John Deere oil filter, manufactured for Deere & Company, made in Mexico. I think a lot of the John Deere filters are made by Donaldson in Mexico. Part number on the bottom. Righto, we got nice wrapped in plastic. Keep all the bad stuff out of there, ready to go. Let's open him up. It's a bit different to a lot of oil filters out there in terms of the top. It doesn't have a middle threaded in the center. It's threaded around the outside, so the housing's got a big outside thread that threads up onto. John Deere with the part number, instructions on the side. Where it's made. I got the sealing ring. See if I can get that out. It's stuck in there pretty well, and that's good. Can't actually get that out. Lots of holes. Nice solid filter, normal size. See if I can get this cut open and see what's in there. Right, I got him open, but forgot to take measurement of the weight before it was put together. Looks like we got 584 grams, including all the little bits. Righto, so it's designed, took a bit of getting apart, but once they got it peeled out like a can opener. Interestingly enough, where the can actually sits up against this, it gets crimped over the top edge there. It's actually a sealing ring on the inside of that piece. No ring there. Nice, flexible. I don't think it really feels like silicone. Probably just rubber, but nice. Fits in the housing nice and snug. Lots of holes, not a lot of thickness to it, but the thread is in the outside part, not that part, so that's alright. We got the filter element, coil spring down on the inside. Sit them over there. That can. It's fairly strong, probably not the thickest, but yeah, it's the thickness we got. .7 mil. not bad. It certainly held together really well, but when I got it to tear, it just peeled open like a can opener. I've got a bit of sealant around the top there as well. So not only is there a O-ring, but there's a bit of glue holding it together. Coil spring. Decent quality, pretty hard to depress. Fairly big for the size of the filter. Which is always good. Got a bit of oil on there. Stop the corrosion. Right. Filter element itself. A bit of glue on the inside there. I'm not quite sure what that's for. Because that's where the valve sits down in there. I'd actually stop it sealing nicely. Looks like it's extra left over from when the plates are being glued in. That's not too good at all. You wouldn't want that in your filter. So to probably stop it sealing nicely. Anyway, we've got the locating tabs on there, so I can't move around too much in there. No bypass valve on this one. Must be built into the actual oil filter housing or something. Looks like fairly standard cellulose. Crimp spiral tube down in there. Cut him open to see how much filter's on there. Got a nice, it's a pretty decent construction overall, but that glue is a real shame. You definitely wouldn't want that in your filter. Righto, so I've got all that media cut out of the filter. We had, total length of it was 2 meters, 60 millimeters. Width on there is 90 millimeters. Thickness, there you go, 1 mil. I don't think there's anything really fancy about it, just seems like standard cellulose. Got a little bit of glue on there, on the paper, spilled on there again. They seem to be a little bit lousy with the glue. I've got a bit of it out under the microscope here. Let's have a look at what the media itself. So overall, it's not a bad filter, just standard, nice, decent stock with good sealing rings, spring, solid construction out of metal. They just seem to have a bit of the issue there with the glue. Wouldn't be too happy with that being on my machine, but it'll be probably rare occurrence, I reckon.